This is our second break where we thank our producers who come in with their talent, and we encourage everybody out there to participate in one way or another, especially if you've been given a talent by God. He placed you with this talent, and why put it to waste? Help us process the craziness. Canary Cry NewsTalk is a place for therapeutic reflection of our troubling world, and we like to process all that with art. The different forms of art include painting, sculpting, literature, architecture, cinema, music, and theater. And fushigi. Weird, you're like yelling. Fushigi as well. Yes, what you said that we couldn't hear through the sound gate because you're yelling from across the room.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there you are. Okay, so there you go. We're going to do that today, and we're going to start off with audio production.
Audio production.
Basil is missing. You are not visible. I don't know what happened.
All right, I got to fix something real quick.
Okay. Our first...
10 seconds.
Should I wait for you, or should I just press on? Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? We're doing audio production. We got one piece of audio come in today, and it is from Psalm 40.
In this dark world, he can help you see. Just listen to Psalm 40.
Here's a note. Hey, everybody. I pray everyone had an excellent Sabbath. As for me, I started working 7 days a week last Monday. Ooh. But by the grace of God, we were able to have Sunday off. Amen. I won't have another day off until mid-August, so please, I'm definitely going to need some prayers. All right, well, let's call upon the producers. Oh, button. Work. Button. Producers? Oh, no. Oh, good. Yay. There we go. Producers? Producers.
Producers, assemble!
Prayers for Psalm 40. And continues with the note. Thankfully, I was able to finish the book of Revelation before work got too crazy. And for this week, I present to you Revelation Part 4, The Two Witnesses and the Great Dragon. So here's a few seconds of that.
Rise and measure the temple of God. Measure the altar and those who worship there. But do not measure the court outside the temple, for it is given over to the nations. They will trample the holy city for 42 months, and I will grant authority to my two witnesses during those days. If anyone harms them, fire will pour from their mouths and consume their foes. They will have the power to strike the earth with every kind of plague, as often as they desire.
Excellent work, as always, and we will play the full track at the end of the show during our playlist. So thank you very much, Psalm 40. Appreciate it. And there you go. That's it. That's all we got for music.
Okay.
We also have some art. Oh, no, that's not the button. Well,
Your maritime bell.
We start off with Dame Alley of the Skillet Nation.
One art please. Another one from Alley now. Here it is.
Yes, here it is on the screen.
Whoa, look
And
at it.
Look at it.
Look upon it,
Especially
everybody.
if you're listening, you should look at it now.
Oh, if you're just listening, just know that if you are on our newsletter list, these arts are sitting in your inbox. Go look at them. You can also see them on our Instagram.
This piece is titled Man Dude. And it was in reference to David Spurgell and his homepage at princeton.edu, where it says, I now serve on JPL Advisory Committee. Oh, Jet Propulsion Laboratory. You know, the people that are part of the whole Jack Parsons doing rituals out in the New Mexico desert, you know, trying to conjure up a golem, you know, that whole thing. Yeah. But we also have a haiku to go along with this piece by Dame Epony Blaze. So here we go. David Spurgell. I am a astrophysicist teaching at Princeton. Find dark energy. Use microwave background. Look like Anton LaVey.
And indeed he does. You knew this. I knew this. We mentioned it at the time. He's got a beautifully round bald head and a big old goatee, just like old LaVey himself. And bushy eyebrows. That's a big one. This is really one of the most impressive headshots that Ali has done. I don't know exactly why. Something about the bald head, maybe, and the light, the trick of the light that she has used in her shading maneuvers here. Also, a fun detail. I don't know if this was in his original picture, but she's given him a black star.
It's
like
the Baphomet
pentagram.
Yeah,
it's the
pentagram.
upside down Baphomet star earring that he's got in his left ear there. I'm now loading up the image to see if he has it. Nope, that was a little detail by Ali.
The impressive part is the accuracy of the eyebrows. They kind of go, there's a few stragglers. As Satanists like to do. They like to, grow out their eyebrows and create horns is what I hear is something they like to do. So, definitely got there.
Thank you very much, Dame Ali.
The man looking for dark energy, who is also the head. He's the head guy, right? For the NASA looking for aliens or looking at UFOs?
I believe so.
Wasn't he the guy?
Yes, and also
helping NASA.
We don't know if he's actually a Satanist, by the way.
Yeah,
in case David Spergel's lawyers are watching and they're looking for some defamation suit. We don't know that. We're just having fun here, folks.
We're just poking fun. This is all fun until someone gets offended.
Thank you very much, Dame Ali.
Thank you, Dame Ali. All right, we got one from Sir Dove, Knight of Respeltia.
One art piece from Dove.
We have a note. Peace. For this week's Bible artwork, I did an illustration for Psalm 40's new Revelation track, another remix of an old classic woodblock print. Hope you guys like it. Keep doing what you do, and I'll keep praying for yins, Dove. And man. Yeah,
it's like a classic, it's a reimagining, a redoing there of the Michael, Archangel Michael sort of etching classic pose where he's got his armor and his wings outspread and he's holding a sword and a shield and he's got his foot on
the dragon.
On the dragon. That's
multi-headed dragon from Revelation 12.
Yeah, which is pretty cool, pretty epic, especially if you appreciate sort of that old-timey Christian art style where it's very sort of Renaissance-y, lots of flowing robes and cool swords and stuff. And this is done against a background of like a dark purple, dark blue with stars, and the stars are falling out of the sky. And it's got some beautiful sort of old Englishy font here. Michael and the host of heaven fought against the dragon and his angel.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
What's that on his shield?
I was going to ask you the same thing. QVIS VT EEVS. Might just do a quick little searchy poo on that.
Okay.
Because I'm sure it's something cool.
Okay. How's the searchy poo going?
I was hoping you could do it.
You want me to do it?
Significantly faster than I could.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
I got to poke at a digital keyboard floating in the ether in front of me.
I thought you were already connected with the metaverse there, so I thought you can just think it.
No,
and search.
My brain implant. See, the metaverse is pretty much more inconvenient than anything in the real world if you don't have your brain implant.
Here we go. So QVIS VT devs, I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong. A Latin sentence meaning who is like God is a literal translation of the name Michael.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Always gems, always some little info in there. Sir Doug, good job.
I got to tell people named Michael that I know, that I know how to spell their name in a funny way. Thank you very much, Sir Dove.
Thank you, Sir Dove. Appreciate it. And excellent work as always. And we move on here. We got a cool thing from DS. And let me actually pull it up here. I think this is the file.
I can read it. I've got it right here.
Read it. Yeah, go for it.
Hello, Basil and Gons. I wanted to make some art for the show. Since you're always talking about NFTs, I wanted to make one, but I don't know how those work. So instead, I just made some Basil and Gons emotes. I hope you like them. Thank you for all your hard work and effort on the show. Oh, this is Darren S.
Yeah, Darren
Thank you very
S.
much, Darren S. Yes,
Yeah.
a producer, financial producer. P.S. I give my legal permission for you to use these.
Hey, this
can
is
help.
fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, these are really awesome. Actually, I might make one of these my profile picture.
And I think you and I need to take the big step and do.
We could actually mint these.
That's what I'm saying. We can mint these on the Ethereum blockchain, and we can make it our PFP. That's profile pic on Twitter, and it'll be an official NFT, and we will be hexed on Twitter. Which you said you never even seen a hexed account before, but
That was
they
a thing.
exist.
It sounds scary.
Yeah, it does.
Well, for those who don't know, because I didn't know, it means that you're, instead of having a circle for your profile picture, it's a hex, a hexagon.
Yeah.
And these are very fun for those who are just listening. It's like your classic 8-bit emoji kind of art that became so popular during NFT times. You know, your what are they called? Punk, Afro punk. What are they called?
Well, there were the CryptoPunks. Yeah.
Yeah, CryptoPunks and some other NFT art where it looks like an old, N64 8-bit art piece of somebody's face. And he made a whole series of these things. There's Basil there with his big eyes and his face is screaming. I'm screaming in every single one of them.
You have your mouth open on every single one, which is great.
Some of them I've got heart eyes or kind of like angry eyes. One of them, my eyeball fell off entirely. One of them, I look very worried. And same for you, Gons. You got you with your hat, your prayer hat
emotions.
there. We've got similar emotions there. You've got like a music-y one where you're singing. You're doing like a heavy metal scream, it looks like. This is very cool. Thank you very much, Darren S. We'll probably definitely do something with these.
We'll do something. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
Very cool.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And that does it for the artwork. But we do have some microfiction.
Got a few microfictions here.
Microfiction.
Microfiction.
We're going to start with Runk Smash. Play. There you go.
Abby flattens her round body and slides under the door. On the other side, she takes the shape of a spider and climbs to the handle. With some effort, opens the door, letting Rooster in. Rooster charges for the computers and jacks into the USB port.
Whoa.
Abby Synth is a shapeshifter.
And
Fun.
the Rooster
Thank you,
connects
Rick,
to the USB port?
Cyber Rooster, Propaganda
my
Rooster
gosh.
must be able to, there's some espionage going on here.
Yeah, this is craziness right there.
Thank you, Runk Smash.
Thank you, Runk Smash. Next up, we have the Sentinel. Did the Sentinel have a jingle? A name jingle or title jingle?
Not sure.
I forget. I always forget some of the newer ones. But the Sentinel is here, and the Sentinel has entry number 25 for us here. Oops, hold on. The old one is still playing. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here's the Sentinel.
Round 2. The remaining 20 competitors now battle it out in groups of 5. Only the skaters who complete 15 laps in less than 10 minutes will advance in the competition. Skatesay Gons watches as Basil races against the clock. The 2 Alpha Boys in his group are hesitant to attack him after what happened to their friend. Instead, they prey on the 2 weaker skaters. As Basil makes his 8th pass by the crowd, Skatesay Gons directs his attention to one of the downed skaters. Basil swoops by the competitor, grasping their hand and pulling them to their feet. He looks at her. It's the same googly-eyed girl he crashed into months before. Basil slows his pace to skate beside her, helping her make up lost time. They finish their laps together just under the 10-minute mark, coming in right behind the two alpha boys. "What's your name?" he asks her. "Allison Tick, but my friends call me the Alpha Gal." Woo! Woo!
There she is, the Alpha Gal.
Alpha Gal has made it. Thank you very much, the Sentinel. That moment of dramatic pause, had to do it because my VR turned into a blank white void space. But I'm back. It got me back.
Hey.
Thank you very much, the Sentinel.
Thank you, Sentinel. We have one more today, and it's from MLC. And I think I officially need to get another music bed for MLC.
Yeah,
we're getting
and we
into that
apologize. MLC actually sent this in for Friday's show, and somehow we missed it.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything we can do that's a little different. I don't think we're going to find anything at the moment.
At the moment. We'll get some.
We'll get some. So here's MCL.
With America's capital destroyed and being under a nuclear pandemic, the United Nations announced that the Great Reset nations have begun. The speech went as follows. America will no longer be a feather floating in the wind. Since the government and the Constitution has been destroyed, we will have this landmass be the first of many reset countries. Talks are going out across the Americas to include other nations as well. We are proud to announce that Bill Gates will be Station 1's, formerly known as America, keeper. While this was happening and the world was mourning the loss of a world power, Russia struck Ukraine hard and took over the region. China took advantage of the situation as well. They swallowed up Taiwan. Iran also made their move on Iraq and conquered. The whole world was stunned. Silence fell upon all leaders, except one voice in the desert. That voice crying out, "Stop! No more! No further!" Thank you very much, MLC.
Thank you, MLC. Very epic.
And one thing we've never done, and I don't necessarily feel like we must do this now, but just something to keep in mind. Runk Smash started the microfictions based on the character count that was allowed within a PayPal note to a donation. And, so he's always had a very consistent character count. I'm not sure if we need to enforce anything now, but, there is a world in which, it'd be good to just give character count suggestions to the microfictions.
They are micro,
They are micro, right? Micro, there's mini and micro are two different things. Anyways, there's no suggestion right now. Everybody's doing okay, but it'd be nice to put a little portal on the website or something where microfictionists can just jump in there and it's all, they have the character count built into the portal or something. Anywho, there you go. There's some rambling. Thank you very much to all of our microfictionists, all of our artists, all of our musicians. You guys are the best. And if you are a creative person in any form, create something for the show and send it in to canarycryradio@gmail.com. And we'd love to feature it on the show. It's very important. Very important. We recognize the importance of art in creating and maintaining culture in any organization, and the Canarium is no different. Just send all your work to canarycryradio@gmail.com.